This begins, this is our second hearing of the fiscal year 2020 operating budget hearings by the Budget and Finance Committee. We have before us the Register of Deeds. We have Register of Deeds Karen Johnson. Going to turn it over to her so she can do the introductions of her staff and convey what the office does as it relates to the city, and then walk us through your budget. The floor is yours, Register Deeds Johnson.
Thank you, Chair Tanaka Vircher, members of the Metro Council, and the public viewing audience. To the left, I have Tom Seeley, who is the Chief Deputy in the Register of Deeds office. To my right here is Lovey Grant. She is our Finance and Accounting Deputy. And over here to the left at the table, we have Terry Quillen, who is the Executive Assistant, and Helen Hughes, who is Deputy of Administration. Thank you all for giving us the honor of being before you today to share about the great work being done in the Davidson County Register of Deeds office. We enjoy serving the various departments we work with throughout Metro and people throughout the state as well as our city. Currently, we are tracked to come in under budget. We are meeting our departmental savings target. We submitted a status quo budget with a standard increase in rent. The mission of the Davidson County Register of Deeds office is to provide accurate recording of public records for all who use the register's office. Our goal is to provide excellent customer service and convenient access to the records utilizing the latest technology in an effective, cost-efficient, and customer-friendly manner. Our department is responsible for recording legal documents pertaining to real property, maintaining the integrity of all records that currently date back to 1784, and any title searches done for Davidson County are completed in our office. We process 10,000 plus documents monthly, which include warranty deeds, deeds of trust, powers of attorney, liens, releases, plats, amendments, and other documents that are established by the Tennessee State Legislature. We offer the convenience of remote filing, thanks to the new land record system that my predecessor put in place in 2017, and that was Bill Garrett. That has been fully implemented. We continue to work to improve our systems utilizing customer feedback. E-recording makes upon average 40% of our daily recordings. Of all of our document types, 99% are recordable, and the majority can be accessed online. Our relationship with BIS, which is Business Information Systems, which is our recording software vendor, is excellent. They have a strong track record of working with our local county offices, which includes our county clerk in the back, her office as well as many Register of Deeds offices throughout the state. Due to the economies of our system, we are not asking for additional staff or additional funds at this time, except for the amount of the increase for rent. Over the last 7 months, we have increased diversity in our office, implemented more internal control for better oversight, accountability, and cost savings. We executed a full inventory of office supplies in order to reduce waste. We have improved our technological efficiencies, secured a new minority vendor to provide cleaning services for the office, and which was previously done by a retired employee. And we have provided more opportunities for professional development for the staff. As a result of our efficient operations, we were able to deliver $1 million from our excess fees to the general fund. Our staff is recognized by the professionalism and their responsiveness to all of the citizens that we serve here in the city and the state. Thanks for giving us the opportunity to serve you, and we're open for questions.
Councilwoman Allen.
Thank you, Madam Register. It is good to have you back. Fun to have you back in here. I'm sure there's an easy answer that I should know, so I hate to show my ignorance by asking it, but under total budgeted positions, it shows 0. So where do your people fall in the accounting?
Yes, thank you, Council Lady Allen. We are a state constitutional office that is operated off of fees. And so we are a fee-based office, similar to the circuit court clerk's office. We're 2 offices within all of the counties throughout the state that operate on that type system. So as a result, we don't have to come and ask the council for any money for personnel or benefits. That is covered by those fees. They are set by the state, however. We have to manage within what the state says that we have to operate within. And if we operate efficiently, then we're able to cover that. The only time we would have to come to the council is if the fees do not cover the expenses for the office.
Okay, so then the only thing that mostly you're just giving us revenue, which looks like a great deal.
We give money to the city.
That sounds like I love this department. And so the only thing that you're getting money for is the 266, which is mostly software or internal service fees?
Yes.
Great setup. Okay, good. Thank you. I appreciate that explanation.
Thank you.
Thank you for your efficiency.
Thank you.
Councilwoman Hurt.
Thank you very much, Madam Chair, and I appreciate the work and the service that you all do. And you know, I'm just loving Miss Grant since she bears the same name as my husband. But I wanted to ask, and I'm glad Council Lady Allen, because that was my question. I'm looking and trying to find it. I'm like, okay, where is this? But I would like to know how are those positions compensated compared to other departments? So is it in line, or how do you all compare?
We actually pay above average of all of the metro departments. We have one of the departments that have some of the highest salaries within metro. We currently are budgeted for 30 positions. We currently have 24 because we had retirements and a couple that weren't filled when I took office. And so right now, anything to add to that?
We have several positions with people who have been there for a long, long time. So
But I guess so, if you're the highest paid.
we have the experience to back up the cost.
Awesome. I'm like, I love this.
I'm currently measuring our salaries against other registrar's offices, not only in the state, but because I bring the HR background into this office, I'm able to look at the compensation end to make sure that we are equitably and fairly compensating all of our employees. But in terms of matching our staff up with other metro positions, we're pretty good in terms of salaries.
Any more questions, Councilwoman Hurd? Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Register of Deeds Johnson. Want to thank you and your leadership and your team coming before us. Anyone that's bringing money is definitely welcomed. Continue doing the great work that you're doing. And with that, 1 second, Vice Chair.
Hello, Ms. Karen. How are you doing?
I am great, Councilman Roden.
Good to see you. As an attorney that sometimes uses the Register of Deeds office, and I used to do a lot of banking work, could you just kind of explain how y'all assess the fees that you are charging banks and attorneys, and kind of how y'all look at those, and then kind of how the trajectory's been for increases in those fees over the last few years, if you don't mind? Thank you.
Well, our fees are set by the state, so we have no autonomy in terms of going up and down with the fees. They are set. So we operate with what we're given. Is there anything to add to that?
No, that fairly well covers it. We haven't had a change in fees pursuant to state code in several years.
Any more questions, Vice Chair? All right, thank you so much. Register of Deeds Johnson, thank you and your team so much with that. Your budget hearing is concluded.